say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Panthers and the Browns on Monday Night Prime Time.
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Young going to give to Brooks.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Young will set to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
Brooks diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
in the
that.
circle. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Red on red.
Lawrence will throw.
Forced out to his left.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the 1st down.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
On red. Silver.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick here is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
Now Young. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Young.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Hines now on the return.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Red, 23.
They run with Ford.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
On 4th down, Corey Bajorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland.
.43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Young to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Ready, go. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, Young.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Young now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here is Young.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
11, Haggett. Silver.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Set, ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side here complete to Campbell. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Final play of the half. Young. Buying time to his left. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So we come upon halftime. Intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular season. Maybe not the offenses just yet, but still a half to go as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. In motion left goes a tight end. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I I thought he did a pretty good job here to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
They're just going to run a drive route here with their tight end. Let him get upfield about 10 yards and then move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Able to power through. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Panthers coming out now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. In motion right is Robinson. Here's Stick looking to throw.
And once again, this is Sanders.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go. Stick looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Stick back to pass.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Stick from the gun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now Stick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. They're going to look to throw.
He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there.
Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
A right side run with Patterson.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Third down, here's Patterson.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Sink right. Red.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown! A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Back to throw here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Just too many short underneath throws. They've got to get the ball downfield.
And in a hurry.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. He's got Mingo.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Now remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
That's going to be caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Lawrence.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
So now the Panthers down by 1. A little over 20 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Stick.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stick.
This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.